Whoroscope by Samuel Beckett. What's that? An egg? By the brother's boot it stinks fresh. Give it to Gallo. Galileo, how are you? And his consecutive thirds. The vile old Copernican, lead-swinging son of a sutler. We're moving, he said. We're off. Porca Madonna. The way a boatswain would be, or a sack of potatoey charging pretender. That's not moving. That's moving. What's that? A little green fry? Or a mushroomy one? 2 lashed ovaries with prosciutto. How long did she womb it, the feathery one? 3 days and 4 nights? Give it to Gallo. Valhaber, Beekman, and Peter the Red. Come now in the cloudy avalanche, or Gassendi's sun-red crystally cloud, and I'll pebble you all your hen-and-a-half ones, or I'll pebble a lens under the quilt in the midst of a day. To think he was my own brother, Peter the Bruiser, and not a syllogism out of him, no more than if Pa were still in it. Hey, pass over those coppers, sweet millet sweat of my burning liver. Them were the days I sat in the hot cupboard, throwing Jesuits out of the skylight. Who's that? Howls? Let him wait. My squinty doty, I hid and you sook. And Francine, my precious fruit of a house and parlor fetus, what an exfoliation! Her little gray-flayed epidermis and scarlet tonsils. My one child, scourged by a fever to stagnant murky blood. Blood! Oh, Harvey, beloved, how shall the red and white, the many in the few, dear blood-swirling Harvey, eddy through that cracked beater? And the 4th Henry came to the crypt of the arrow. What's that? How long? Sit on it. A wind of evil flung my despair of ease against the sharp spires of the one lady. Not once or twice, but, Kip of Christ, hatchet! In one sun's drowning, Jesuitasters, please copy. So on with the silk hose over the knitted and the morbid leather. What am I saying? The gentle canvas, and away to Ancona on the bright Adriatic, and farewell for a space to the yellow key of the Rosicrucians. They don't know what the master of them that do did, that the nose is touched by the kiss of all foul and sweet air, and the drums, and the throne of the fecal inlet, and the eyes by its zigzags. So we drink him, and eat him, and the watery bone, and the stale cubes of Hovis, because he can jig, as near or as far from his jigging self, and as sad or lively as the chalice or the tray asks. How's that, Antonio? In the name of bacon, will you chicken me up that egg? Shall I swallow cave phantoms? Anna Maria, she reads Moses and says her love is crucified. Leader, she bloomed and withered, a pale abusive parakeet in a Main Street window. No, I believe every word of it, I assure you. Valor ergo sum. The coiled fuller, He tolayed and laygayed, and he buttoned on his redemptorist waistcoat. No matter, let it pass. I'm a bold boy, I know, so I'm not my son, even if I were a concierge, nor Joachim my father's, but the chip of a perfect block that's neither old nor new, the lonely petal of a great high bright rose. Are you ripe at last, my slim, pale, double-breasted turd? How rich he smells, this abortion of a fledgling. I will eat it with a fish fork, white and yolk and feathers. Then I will rise and moving toward Rahab of the snows. The murdering matinal Pope-confessed Amazon, Christina the Ripper, was spare the blood of a Frank who has climbed the bitter steps, René du Perron, and grant me my second, starless, inscrutable hour. Notes. René Descartes, Seigneur du Perron, liked his omelette made of eggs hatched from 8 to 10 days, shorter or longer under the hen, and the result, he says, is disgusting. He kept his own birthday to himself, so that no astrologer could cast his nativity. The shuttle of a ripening egg combs the warp of his days.